We back after the break. Steve Cash Money Bags in here with my co-host
Mike Lake in the building. I am Mike Lake in the building. What up?
and shit. How you feel about Usain Hart?
You know what's weird? Help me understand this.
No,
Kev Hart had corona. They put the wrong picture or the wrong caption. They said Usain.
no. Hussein had corona, and they had the wrong picture of Kevin. They had the wrong picture by putting up Kevin Hart.
But then Kev came out later and confirmed that he did have corona at one point.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know
That's what
he
this
tried to
segment's about.
come and save them.
No, not to save them. He said it's a disgrace and it's disrespectful the way they handled that shit. Which what source posted that? You remember? Claude?
Was it not CNN?
No, it wasn't CNN. It was
NBC?
it was
MSNBC?
MSNBC. But it's so funny. I'm glad I screenshotted it and sent it to y'all because it was gone. As soon as I sent it to y'all and went back and looked at it, it was they hadn't even changed the picture. The whole article was gone.
Just delete the whole fucking thing. Yeah. Mixing up black people in such... They weren't even close.
They did give a statement though. They did say something about the analytics, like when you, like whenever you post something or you type in someone's name, like Kevin Hart has something to do with one of their other stories, and they try to make it make sense. Being I don't know how they systems run and whatnot.
We all use the same
But
internet. We all use the same internet. You ever went to tag me and tag fucking Idris Elba?
Oh, that's not a close comparison.
But that was the point. It was
One time I went to tag you and Biggie Smalls popped up.
I can't have Idris Elba.
No, I'm just told you what popped up.
One time I went to tag you and Biggie Smalls popped up for you too.
That's crazy. We all look alike.
It was an old picture.
Because I guess we black. Yo, all our internet's, I guess, right. The internet is there. I guess we all do look alike.
The internet's like, do you mean this black man?
I would say,
100-pound
Cash,
difference.
you're the talent on the show, but as
Go ahead, Claude. Talk your shit.
He is a talent.
Go ahead.
Only as you also talent and a producer.
That's right. Let's include Mike in the
I
show.
don't think that's what was said.
That is what
He
was
said
said.
the talent. You heard us in the talent.
Mike has had a long career of hating on me.
It's not even hate. I don't even know.
Can Claude say what he said?
Yeah.
Claude, go ahead, Claude. I'm the talent on the show. Go ahead, the talent.
He said
Who does
Steve
not
Cash said
believe
my
in
name.
producing.
Do nothing else.
Speak and say,
And that's why I appreciate y'all. Let me give y'all flowers.
thank you. I don't know if I want them from you. Because they come with a consequence. Whenever I post something, whether it be a video or a picture, I always double check that. I always double check where it came from. I always make sure that it even look right when I go in before I post it to the world, or it goes on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. I always double check that and make sure it's good.
And I appreciate you.
And we are we're a small production company. We're a small.
And you're one of the best ones to ever do it. Let me tell you that.
Thank you, but I'm not MSNBC.
You
They get
CP
paid more.
you CP34.
I'm CP34.
Say your name. They're gonna say your name. They're gonna respect you. I'm gonna make sure y'all get y'all flowers a lot more, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure you get them. How when I give y'all credit, y'all always get quiet? Why can't y'all just accept my shit? Why y'all don't know what to
It
say?
has this air of this giggle.
There's no giggle. Y'all got it.
Real. It seems it's fucked up.
Y'all got it,
The
man.
wink, wink.
I like my-
eyes. The
Right.
wink,
I like
wink.
my squad. Like you would never pull an
Y'all
MSNBC.
remember how like the Gremlins from the Gremlins movie would laugh? Like they'd be like, and that's Steve's over there going like, I'm gonna give them their flowers.
The hand rub.
Nah, like I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely two of the greatest I've ever worked with.
Anyhow, it's a big fuck up.
All right.
It's a terrible fuck up. And the internet had their fun with
Can
it.
they fix this?
Oh, they're not. Their reputation's not ruined.
How you think they? Do you forgive them?
I mean, here's the problem. This happens so often, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
They do it all the time.
I won't talk about it again if they give me
Elijah
reparations.
Cummings died. When he died, they had
When who?
John Lewis. Excuse me.
Yeah.
When John Lewis died recently, the Representative John Lewis, the guy that walked on March.
Yes. I'm following.
They put Elijah Cummings, who
Yeah.
was also the other black member of Congress that passed a while ago. So it's kind of like they fuck up on even like really important shit. That's not that important. Actually, no, who cares that Usain Bolt has coronavirus? I mean, we care and we wish him a speedy recovery. Oh, no pun intended.
That's exactly what that caption already said. That though, Claude.
What?
That caption already said, "I wish him a
Is that-
speedy
is that what
recovery."
it said?
Yeah, when it's already said, I was like,
Damn.
I didn't
all
realize that.
I heard was a bump after that shit. Like, you get it?
We do wish him a speedy
That's a
recovery.
great name though. They have a name Usain Bolt, and you're the fastest man in the world.
Usain Bolt,
It's
not
Usain.
I don't like to say that like that. I like to. I got speech.
You wanna
I
give them
got speech impediment.
Traditional.
You gotta add an H.
Muhammad Bolt. That's an amazing. No, that's a
I'm
dope
pretty
name
Bolt's
though,
not
man.
his actual last name too.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, shout out to Usain Bolt. Steve's guy.
So wait,
That's my man.
Kevin and Usain Bolt.
So Kev did come out and say that he did actually have corona back when Tom Hanks had it.
Oh.
And
This will be funny for his stand-up.
he was actually doing stand-up. So apparently...
So he was spreading the shit?
Apparently... No. He was doing stand-up now. Talk about 6 months ago. Whenever Tom Hanks had it. Okay. He said he didn't come out and tell anybody because he felt like Tom Hanks was more famous. And that people wouldn't give a fuck that he had it once Tom Hanks said it. Him and his wife had it. Respectable. I wonder what the punchline on that joke is because he was actually on stage at... Dave Chappelle's been doing... Did y'all remember the video of Dave Chappelle doing the outside stand-up?
Yeah, and he had his people were separated.
And stuff.
And it really,
He's been putting these on, apparently, with a lot of his famous fucking friends.
Kevin's been doing that, or Dave's been doing it?
No, Dave's been doing it, and Kev was one of the people.
Oh, okay.
But the list of people, I was like surprised. It was like some legit, like Chris Rock and a few other like big name comedians that showed up to do the Dave Chappelle socially distance.
I don't know what Dave asked you to do something, Dave. You gonna show up for Dave?
No, totally. I just wish it would happen somewhere near us so we could go fucking see it. Is my point.
Totally. I mean,
like, this is happening right now.
They're not coming out of Tampa.
No,
we're epicenter right now too. Nobody coming to Tampa.
I think they're doing these shits in Ohio.
Ohio's not an epicenter. That's why they do it in Ohio.
But that's where Dave lives. It's just amazing to me that this was happening and it wasn't news.
So maybe it's not a big deal he went to see Kanye if he lives in Ohio.
How
no, my bad. That's Nebraska. I take that back. Ye was in Nebraska when we went to see him, right?
Oh, I thought he was in Wyoming.
I'm sorry, Wyoming. It's all the same, right?
They're all in them.
Right there.
Not Florida, not New York. That's pretty much how the middle of the country work, right? I don't know.
Sure. There's only California, New York, and Florida.
Yeah, geography.
Maybe Texas.
Everything in the middle just mixed together. It's like you don't know all the city names in Florida.
I don't know.
I know.
Because they're all like Native American names.
Not Tampa, not Miami.
Like they're all just like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
All Indian names and shit. But anyway, I was more just like the Kev Hart thing was funny. I didn't tell us the full joke. The lead up to the joke was that he had it and Tom Hanks is more funny, which is true. Whatever the punchline is for Kev to have. I was just more impressed that they
more famous, not
famous and maybe more funny. You said you didn't like him. You didn't like his comedy.
Maybe we'll debate that. I don't know.
Oh, is that a lead up? A toss up to the fourth segment?
To the foreskin
segment.
Oh,
I was just more
wild.
surprised that Chappelle's been putting on these specials, and that these are mega fucking stars, like still getting their shit off during Corona. Shout out to them. Maybe the money is going to some good.
What the hell else do they have to do? They got to work.
I thought everybody was sitting the fuck down. I was just happy to see people still working. Is my point. Anyway,
well, salute to them.
Yeah, shout out to them. And
hopefully, and they all salute to Usain Bolt. Hopefully, he gets a lot better and he heals. He has quite the fast recovery. You know, and that's it. I'm not going to use Speedy.
You want points for fast? I have to tell him he couldn't use Speedy.
No, I said I don't want it. I just said that.
Oh, okay.
He has to catch up.
I was already 4 out of 5.
I want points for that. Catch up because I'm faster. Speedy,
you can have
recovery.
No related. Red card. Why'd I make a soccer reference? Anyway, let's get into red card.
I have no idea.
Yeah, they pull out the fucking red card.
See,
I thought that was like you want to smash on your period. You pull out the red card like.
Oh no, I don't get red cards because I don't play soccer. But moving the fuck on to something important. Speaking of feet. Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez had a little future development, additional development, not future.
Yeah, she flat out came out and said, he shot me.
No, play the fucking audio.
Who was that?
So,
who said that?
Shout out to Guru. Could you paraphrase it better? Because that's the gist of what I got too.
She said this. I don't want to get on the mic or camera, but
you're gonna. Sorry.
She said this nigga Tory shot me. Just like that on IG Live.
Ain't know what Steve said.
You're covering the mic. Talking to it.
And then she said that old boy smashing a best friend. That's how everything popped off. Old boy, Tory was knocking off a best friend, and then he was fucking Megan too. They didn't even know about it. So old girl got mad, and that's how everything popped off at the college dinner party. Because Tory, you know the nigga lived down here. That's what he was doing. Quarantine radio. He lived in Miami. So Meg was coming down here from Texas.
I didn't know none of this shit.
Getting knocked off.
Well, you're demeaning, more women, by the way, bro.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I feel you.
And this is going on air card.
Yeah, it is going to end. The views and opinions of the media are not shared with
Daystar a wild individual on some real shit. Away from the jokes about Daystar. It sucks for me because honestly, I'm a big ass fan. I've been yelling. I've been a Tory fan since probably like 07, 08. It's this goes far for me. I can't condone these actions, man.
I know that.
Like you as an individual.
Still playing R. Kelly.
And
People,
6ix9ine.
people aren't. I don't want to talk about R. Kelly because it's going to derail a lot. But people do boycott R. Kelly. He's not still on radio like that. He's really just isn't like. And if he does get played, I'm sure people will be like, "Hold up, like you tripping."
Right,
but it's like Tory as a man, bro. I don't know. Nothing could justify you backing out on a woman and shooting a woman. That's nothing you could do to justify that shit. For one, we are all raised on when you in that lifestyle anyways, no women or kids anyway. But how does it escalate to the point to where you back out and shoot a woman, especially if you're in the wrong? Especially if you know you got caught. As a man, you just gotta hold that. You gotta just hold that like, damn, I was fucking your friend and I was fucking you. Like you gotta hold that, bro. How you get to back out and shoot her?
I don't know. Listen, quick shot Miss Vera in the foot in the back of the candy shop.
Wait, who?
Harlem Night.
Yeah.
That was the candy shop?
It was the Ray's Sugar.
Yeah, okay, I got you now. You threw me off. I was about to say, wait a minute. Yeah.
Fucking motherfucking The interesting thing about this too is that Meg tried to hold him down in the moment because police brutality and such, and she didn't snitch on him in the moment. Then she was trying to protect him. Then the internet came and attacked her in that situation, which prompted her to have to come back and say, "Wait, what? What's happening to me?"
It wasn't just the internet. Allegedly, Tory's manager, his team was also
publicists and shit.
Yeah, there's also making it seem like he might have been the victim instead of just shutting up. Sometimes you gotta shut up.
Let that shit die down.
Or whatever, especially if Meg is being quiet anyway, because he wasn't arrested. He got arrested. He also bonded out. He's not in jail.
Yeah.
But now that she come out and just said it, an assault has happened. He's going to have to get deported. Back to Canada he goes.
He can't rap in Canada?
He can rap there, but as far as his fan base and like these things can tarnish you. Again,
he can't perform down here and nothing? Or end up in jail down here?
So I'm just submitting this for y'all approval. Tekashi. R. Kelly still getting played. Tekashi getting played.
Tekashi's the least one on that list because that's just morals. That just come down to morals.
I'm just saying in general, like people, if they fuck with you, I feel like people are gonna still fuck with you.
Facts. That's agreed. That's agreed. I do agree.
It's sad. It's almost kind of sick.
People will still fuck with you, but I don't think it's quite the same comparable offense. I think Tory's going to lose quite a few fans. Whereas 6ix9ine, where I was once a huge fan of the music. The kid makes good music. It's undeniable. The music's good music, and I was a fan. I'm still. It's like now it feels more so I'm waiting for something to happen to the kid.
Yeah.
Like it's like a train wreck or a car crash. You can't turn away. You're waiting for shit. Like you're cringing. It's coming. You're watching. Something is going to happen to the kid. I keep telling y'all. And I don't want it to. It's gonna be sad, unfortunately, because
he keep testing the fates and shit.
It's going, but no one wants to. He keep testing the waters. He testing them goons. But Tory, so we can wrap that up. Like I don't think you was ever the biggest Tory Lanez fan in like that.
I wasn't the hugest. I enjoyed his music, and you put me on him a long time ago. You've been a fan for
many years,
hot minute, and you always talk about him and. His flips and everything was dope, but
way before Say It dropped.
When it comes down to, again, like you were just talking about morals and shit with Snitch 9 over here, morals like come on, man, like domestic, like Chris Brown beat up Rihanna, and people was like, what the fucking fuck?
Oh, actually, I have a question about that. Now, just bring that up. And people still fucking with Chris Brown.
People still love Chris.
He lost a lot though.
It took a minute for him to get back.
But he lost
his pockets are still locked.
Yes.
It took a minute for him to get back.
Everyone's correct. If you make $100 million, you can make $100 million. That's great. But if you could have made $500 million, then it's like you took a big ass L. That L is big. Granted, you have $100 million, but you don't got the extra 400 you could have had.
With the Chris Brown situation, I mean, we've dropped our girls off at a Chris Brown concert. It's nothing but females.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I get what you're saying, but also people gonna rock with you. They still rocking with you.
They will. You're correct. There are women.
Almost how they separating the music from the situation.
From the act, yeah.
They do. They can separate the music from the man. At the end of the day, Tory Tory will still have fans, but he also has lost a lot. For one, Bun B not fucking Bun B. There's a stoppage of he can't come to Texas allegedly. Bun B spoke out. He said in Houston they protect him. Megan has lost her mother. She lost her father. It was just her. She said she has pretty much she has lost anyone around her that would have been a protector at the time. So now that she doesn't have these people, it's like the cloth is off. Like she's not a green light. One time Tory jumped out the window and went at Royce the 5'9" on some other shit on Twitter. He apologized very fast. Because when gangsters get involved, now, shit is real. Whether Tory could claim to be the biggest gangster, whatever, I heard his story. I've been a big ass fan. I know allegedly how he came up. I get it. He's been around gangsters allegedly. I get it. But now it's real. Royce is really like that. He really has people that can touch you now. And what you got to do, your money in Detroit. What happens when you come do a show? We all battle rap fans. Yeah. We all seen how Trick pulled up on Arsenal.
Yeah, we did.
Versus Calico.
Yeah.
Shit can happen.
Shit can happen wherever you.
And Tory think
especially when you other people territory.
Tory don't think he gonna come. He think he gonna go to Detroit and get money and not run into an affiliate. If not Royce, shit's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So like Bun said, so people might think like, oh, who's Bun B? Like he said, he can't come to Texas. Okay.
I know he connected.
Okay. Think you're not gonna run into an affiliate. It don't gotta be Bun B. He's old and washed. Bun B. He's older.
Once he put the message out, the message is out.
It ain't got he like physically he put in his work. Like he's not
in college now.
He's not Bun B not running down no more. Yeah. But he's still an OG and he's an OG and he respected. So it might not be
OGs
a Bun B.
Don't make the move. They put the order out for the soldiers.
Right, it's definitely gonna be a lifestyle.
It's gonna be the younger person do it.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I don't think he canceled.
Okay.
I think he's done.
Of course, no, he's not. He's going to continue to make music, but you have to. Do you agree that he's going to lose fans?
Oh, absolutely. Because everybody I name on that list have lost fans.
Right.
They just fought their way back.
Because to me, I think of losing fans, and then I'm thinking of cancel. There's motherfuckers that are actually done.
Then I can agree. I do not think if that's the case, like done, like he'll never make music and you'll never work in this town again. No, he's not done like that. But as far as that big ass tarnish on his name, he fumbled a huge bag. He just had quarantine radio. They're gonna take that shit. They can't stand behind you no more. Absolutely. Tory had a lot of shit going for himself. And now that shit is over. The whole concert he had on YouTube, the first person to do that's what he did at that time when we first got in quarantine. Tory broke all types of fucking new ground. Yeah, boundaries. Him alone, like Tory was about to be the man. He was out of there. And now this one damn decision. This one damn decision. That male fragile ego is something crazy. It's sad. It sucks at the end. I'll close it out with, I guess, as far as my Tory take. It sucks. I can't fuck with him like I really once used to. And it hurts because he really is one of my favorite artists. And now I don't know if now I can't listen to a chick say Five the same, bro. Like it's like I can't support it because the person because that could be my sister. Would I fuck with it if it was my sister, my mother? No, I'll never fuck with you again. So why don't I have that same energy just because she's not directly connected to me?
Didn't he have a song called Shooters?
He got plenty of songs like that.
You can't even listen to the lyrics right
All I want to do
because you're gonna associate it with actions. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't talk about. You don't rap. You know hip hop. They go in on some deep shit, on some shit that's pretty sometimes violent, whatever. You can't even because you're gonna think about Tory Lanez shot a bitch.
Yeah, he was living his lyrics.
Right.
He live his raps. I like a nigga that live their raps though, just not when it's directed in the manner he directed them in. A female.
Let's get on then. Yeah. Tory out of here for however long that sticks.
So the pour up officially is denounced.
Like Steve said, I wasn't the biggest fan anyway. Steve had the flag, and I'm guessing it's not up.
Yeah, I gotta lower that Tory flag
till further notice.
Yeah, I can't go out trapping with the shooters anymore. Damn.
No more silence for Tory Lanez.
No more new Toronto.
No more new Toronto 3 if it was on its way, and that's gonna hurt.
He going back to the old Toronto.
He gotta go back to the old one.
He gotta go back to the real one.
It's crazy. I gotta listen to it quietly and not tell nobody I heard it.
Hey, people ask who this is. Bryson Tiller.
Yeah,
somebody else. Somebody totally different.
Nah, this
it's a new Drake.
Nah, this Roy Haynes. Y'all ain't hear that new Roy Haynes?
Rory Haynes?
y'all hear that new Roy Haynes? Woo.
This is Tory Lanez with a mustache.
Woo, he sound a little. Woo, he is. This boy is good.
I love that Rory Haynes.
Rory Haynes. Well, since we're in the music category, let's keep it going. A lot of music dropped last week. We got some albums and some EPs.
What you been listening to?
I've been listening to them all.
So, but what is it? I don't
I'm
know.
gonna pop it off with Lecrae. Honestly, I said this on my post. I said this on my Twitter, and he liked it, which made me feel really good. Shout out to Twitter. Lecrae, man. Lecrae dropped an album called Restoration. If y'all don't know, Lecrae is a rapper of the Christian variety, but he ain't a Christian rapper.
Didn't he used to suck dick?
Never.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know what.
My bad. I thought he was an old crackhead. His story not a reformed crackhead, and he turned rapper.
That wasn't
and
in the book. I didn't read that.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yeah.
All right, maybe it's a different book, bro. I thought he used to suck
Different
dick.
Lecrae and a different Lecrae.
I don't know. That's what I thought, but apparently not. I mean, you know better than me.
In any case, Lecrae dropped the album called Restoration. The shit was tough. He makes very good current music, and the bars aren't super Christian. Like, saying a Christian rapper gives a connotation. He's not a Christian rapper.
Mm-hmm.
He makes music, and he is a Christian. And I thoroughly enjoyed this album. It was good top to bottom. No.
Well, he actually is. That was his cousin.
Yeah, no, never. Never.
I have to get a Lecrae a run. I didn't know he dropped. I was more intrigued with the story I thought I heard. I thought I liked his story on his come up. I like the come up he had, but apparently it wasn't him.
Ignore Steve. Check out Lecrae if you got some time. You want to hear some bars.
And he got a great story.
He had a song on there with Kurt Franklin. Kurt Franklin got a good little poem off. He had, the features are crazy. He had Danny Lane on there. Is that her name, Danny? The light skin chick? New R&B chick?
Christian?
No, she's not. That's what I was saying.
All right, I'll run
he
the
don't make
Lecrae.
exclusively Christian music. He makes music, and then the message is just based on him and his life.
He had a joint with Waka Flocka on the last album.
He has a lot of joints.
Make the Trap Say Man. He dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna run his latest album and see what I get from it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he's reformed. I'm glad he came up from whatever he went through in life.
Yeah, Danny Lay is her name. He had BJ the Chicago Kid on there, Gwen Bunn, Kurt Franklin.
I mean, okay, but he got somebody named BJ on it. He ain't used. All right,
You know BJ the Chicago Kid?
Yeah, all right.
What's your agenda in slandering Lecrae right now? Yeah, what?
You know Steve gonna keep you here.
I don't know what the agenda
Who else
is.
you been listening to?
Nas.
Oh,
Did you hear he was looking dick for cracking the alley too?
why would Nas do that? Come
Why
on, now.
would
He
Lecrae
battled.
do that?
Nas battled Hove. Nas dropped Illmatic. Why would Hove do
He
that?
battle hoes even lost.
But why would you even put that on Nas?
I didn't.
Why
put
would you
that
do
on
that?
Nas. You put that on Nas. You put that on Lecrae unnecessarily too.
That's why I thought I heard a story, but we talking about Nas right
did you
now.
hear the album?
Of course I did. And that Nas album was actually
King's Disease.
that shit was good. That
Very
shit
good.
I loved that shit, top to fucking bottom.
Very fucking good.
My God, he opened up amazing. I got jewels from that shit. Nas was rocking, yo.
Yeah, tough top to bottom from the concept of the King's Disease and all of that. Everything was good. Features included Charlie Wilson, Hit Boy, who I believe produced most of this.
I believe he did the whole thing.
Big Sean, Don Toliver, Lil Durk, Anderson .Paak, Brucey B, like some current names to go with God MC.
Oh, I mean, I hear you.
He might have beat Hov if he came with this back then, but anyway, I don't want to do that.
You got a favorite record on that, man. My favorite record on one of my favorite, definitely Card Number 85. I just
85
loved
was
it.
tough.
I just love the vibe, dog.
85 was tough. I don't know if it was my favorite. I don't even know if I have a favorite on here.
Dog, the whole shit was this shit slapped.
That Anderson .Paak was tough. That all bad. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
What else you found what else you got that drop? Have you heard Davies Karma 3?
I didn't hear I didn't even know Jay Davies dropped.
Oh, that shit was fire. That shit was amazing body of work.
Damn, I slept on that. I fuck with Davies.
Yeah, you might want you want to check that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now yeah. So all right, so what else? All right, we got what else?
Vic Mensa dropped the EP.
Who?
Vic Mensa.
Yes. Hard.
And that shit was
Hard.
amazing.
Hard.
Amazing music. What was the track I pointed out to y'all? It was two.
I don't know. I know Dirt on My Name was a fire. Dirt on My Name was probably my favorite record on that project.
It was called Too Honest, featuring St. John.
Well, you already know how I feel about St.
Yeah,
John.
I know that's why I'm bringing it up. But
Yeah.
that album was so raw and real. Like he talked about, like just poured all his shit out on that track, and it was amazing. The vibes was dope. Circling back really quick. That's what don't do this. Don't slander my guy. But circling back to Lecrae, one thing I always thought was dope about him, even in his Christianness,
He lived his truths.
He's not a super Christian to where he talked down on people. He talked about his faults and the things that he went through, addiction to.
He had his addiction. See, that's what I thought. He lived his truths.
To alcohol,
Saw that coming.
to alcohol and other drugs, and how
That's what I thought. That's what came
how
from
his faith restored him and kept him on the straight and narrow.
Steve, it's dope, bro.
I'm sure it is, but I thought that was a story. I know he was addicted to drugs. I thought he used to be a crackhead. I thought he used to suck dick in the alley. I thought that's the story I heard about Lecrae.
If you want to listen to some dope bars and get your soul cleansed, Lecrae, bro.
I'm gonna check him out.
He makes good contemporary music, and the vibes is right. Steve may not like it. It might fuck with his soul, but no. In all seriousness, circling back to Vic Benson's where we at. That EP, it was strong, man. It was what, 8 or 9 songs.
Something like that. Vic gonna give you something short.
Vic been giving us good music for a good little minute. He talked a little bit about the whole situation with The Rock and some shit he was going
That was
through.
very light. He ain't even going. He should have went in deeper, in my opinion.
Shit that he was going through during that phase where you think everything's supposed to be all good, but it wasn't.
Well, he needs to stop beating bitches. He'll be all right.
I'm running, and BJ the Chicago Kid on here too. Anyway, that had nothing to do with nothing. But the last thing I had on my list was that Pharrell Jay-Z Entrepreneur.
Before you get there though,
that whole one to drop when Nas dropped.
and other verses.
Let's talk about that.
You always got to talk about verses because we.
We could have did that. We can do that next. We do that next. Yeah, let's finish a review and then we'll finish off with that. Pharrell and Jay-Z dropped a single or a track or a Lucy or whatever the fuck you want to call it, called Entrepreneur. What'd you think about it? I like the beat.
I mean, it was cool. I didn't need that. Like it was a Hov did his verse or not because it was
the whole black man, the whole empowerment of uplifting.
Yeah, I've been a black man for a long time.
We all have, but
I felt the way because I'm honestly as a whole fan. As a whole fan, I'm tired of him. I'm tired of him slapping us. I'm tired of him dropping when Nas dropped. Let Nas have this.
Before we get to the Nas slander, what did you think of the song?
It was cool.
But it was tainted by the fact that it was...
Yeah, because I'm tired of it.
But when I heard the song, I didn't even know Nas dropped the album.
And I don't even think that was the best record ever. I knew Nas dropped the album.
I just like what they did with it, the video and how they put all the entrepreneurs in there. That whole song.
Maybe the video will help. I didn't see the video. I only heard the record.
Jay-Z on a thing right now. They're trying to.
I'm with it.
I'm with it too. I get what you're saying, but I'm just trying to let Steve know.
Yeah, I didn't know you didn't see the video.
It's an intentional thing to try to fuck with Nas.
No.
We can look at their numbers.
It is
literally.
Weird. It is weird that he always got something dropping when Nas drops something.
It is literally every time Nas drops.
I didn't know that was happening when I heard the song.
From what I understand, they've had this, what they've been doing with The Black is King and their drop that they did recently. They're trying to put out this uplifting message right now.
I'm black and I'm proud vibes.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Black and proud vibe. It's starting back from fucking Eliminate. Like, they're really trying to, like, put it out there. Because at one point...
Is it not necessary?
The right came after them. So they're kind of actually... They're trying to come as this force. So, well, I get what you're saying. History probably will agree with you.
Yes.
But at the same time, I don't want to taint that message with the idea that it's not genuine or so, you know?
I don't know, man. Only because of history, and like I hear you. I heard what you said, but I can't help but like numbers don't lie. It does not lie. And since they're back and forth, it's not just me. It's people within the industry. Not saying it's even more right just because people within the industry are saying. But 50 is like 50 literally word for word. Hov is still he's slapping Nas around. He won't stop. Like
you think Hov was at his desk? His secretary came up and said, "Hey, Mr. Carter, when do you want to drop this?"
According to numbers,
when does Nas drop?
He got his.
According to numbers,
the Nas calendar said I should drop it Friday.
He literally said, "When does Nas drop?"
Do I think that?
No.
I don't know because I don't know Hov personally. But if I'm looking at the statistics and numbers, yes, that's what he did.
It's weird. It's
that's exactly
weird.
what he did.
Then the Carters, everything is love drop when Nas drops. So like it's
every
weird.
time,
it's more than 3 times.
And people leading up to Nas' release date, people were saying Hov better not do what. And then for the drop, like here we go.
Right.
But Nas,
it is a Pharrell song.
But according to Nas. Allegedly, Nas didn't know that was the case. Nas said, it's a big coincidence. Like they kind of had their synergy.
What if they operating from the same?
We think Nas not mad about it. That it means things. People, if you lose a war, I think unanimously. When people can argue, but I think unanimously in hip hop, whether you agree or not, whatever your personal opinion is, unanimously, I believe hip hop will say Hov won.
Yeah.
And if they don't say that. He clearly won when it comes to the accolades and things that.
Yeah.
Once you sign, Nas has also sign to Hov also.
Which is
you lost.
A statement.
You lost. So
signed his name on the dollar.
So even after.
Not only did you lose, you conceded.
So even after that,
I would never sign that contract.
For every time I to do something, have a project released, for you to stomp on it, or at least try to compete with it, that says a lot. It says a lot. Because you can people push back release dates and move them forward all the time.
This week.
Especially right now.
All the time.
They could have just dropped it this week. That Entrepreneur track didn't have to come out that day.
It was one record.
And I'm fully with it.
It didn't have to come out the day Nas dropped.
Yeah, I'm fully in agreement with you, and I think it's weird that Jay keeps doing this if it's done on purpose. The thing like Claude said, the messaging in Entrepreneur was so strong for black people. Uplifting and ownership and all. At the end of the video, the dude who bought the plantation and the guy that's on Broadway or whatever, every talk about black women and how I don't know if you know this, but medically speaking, when there's a health deficiency when white doctors take care of black women, they pointed out a business that what's it, midwife and I don't remember the name of the company, but it's a midwife company that a black woman started to help close that gap.
Okay, as great as that sound,
on and on. The video was dope, and it was a Pharrell video.
See, what if it actually dropped because of what's happening right now? What if it wasn't intentional?
We're using ifs and things, but that's not almost fair. Because if it happened that way because of that, great. But you know what? Now you know what takes away from this amazing video that I didn't get to see is the fact that attention gets taken away from people from hip hop because they get to say, "Haha, Hov, you did it again. You did it when Nas did it." Instead of just talking about that record one week, one Friday before, one Friday after it would have been all about y'all. Just one. Drop it on a Wednesday even. Don't go a whole week. Just because everyone knows this was going to happen and it happened. Just what's 1 week? That's it. What's 1 week?
I don't know what the deal is there, even for one.
That way we can live. I can have y'all can talk. That way it can be so prevalent. The video still would have been a video. You would have got the same message 1 week before or after. You would have the same exact message. But to drop it on the same day that Nas dropped his album, when historically you always drop when Nas dropped. When historically everyone has said, okay, Nas dropping, Hov about to do something. Hov is about to do something. He's not Hov going to drop. And then Hov did it, and then people were like,
when people
well,
are
it's not.
It up, you
it's not
do
Hov.
In your power to stop.
Then people like, it's not Hov. It's actually a Pharrell record.
Right.
Like, that's a Hov. Like, come on,
Hov got the power to make
Hov. They could have waited 1 week. So that's my end of take on it.
With that take. I don't want to feed into what Jay may have fed into. I want to take it a step further and just say, check out the videos. If you're in the area and able to use some of these companies, use them. Let's put them up on them. Let's boost them all the way the fuck to Amazon status. And let's go forward with that messaging rather than the antagonistic one that they try to divide us with.
And I'm going to go with check out Nas' album because it was amazing.
Check out Nas'
album. And Nas' album would have been fire, and that would have been the focus, except that video dropped, so we bigged up that video more than we bigged up Nas' album. Hov won.
We did a whole review.
Time will tell.
It's weird if Hov is doing this because it's perceived that he won. So it's not even like people think he lost, so he keep peppering Jay-Z.
Yeah,
it's a weird situation.
We'll get in.
Check out the Nas King Disease and check out the fucking video. You got time to do both, goddamn.
Check out the Hov a week later. Listen to Nas first. Listen to Nas first. Check out Hov a week later just because.
Well, that's all I got for this week. I am Mike Lake.
Steve Cash Moneybags.
Sport Podcast.
Y'all be safe.